Hey Python learners, welcome back. Today we are going to unlock one of the Python's powers, which is object-oriented programming, also known as OOPS. So don't worry, this sounds a bit fancy, but I promise it's gonna be clear and even fun. So let's break it down slide by slide. So what is actually object-oriented programming is? Let's just imagine building with Lego blocks, and each block is a mini project on its own. But together they make something big. That's object oriented programming. It helps us structure code better using objects, just like the Lego bricks. Everything becomes neat, reusable, and organized by this particular object oriented programming, which is OOPS. And actually, it runs on four fancy pillars, or maybe one more extra. So they are OOPS has encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, and classes and objects, which is the main and basic part of object-oriented programming. Let's see what classes and objects are. So, okay, let's write a class. A class is like a recipe, and an object is the actual cake you bake using it. Here's a bit kind of example, which is here car is the class and my car is the shiny new Toyota. Easy, right? I mean, like, yeah. My car is the object that we are going to instantiate, and car is the class name. Yeah, that's about classes and objects. As we come to inheritance, as the name suggests, it is something that is going to be inherited. This is a simple one. Just like you inherit your mother's nose or your dad's eyes, classes can inherit stuff too. Um, from which you are going to inherit methods or functions is known as parent class or sub base class, and which are you going to derive are called derived classes or the child class. So that's how inheritance works, and inheritance also has different types in it. If you want to know like, types of inheritances, you can check out my previous video, which is about inheritance. If you want to know a bit more brief information on it, this is just a basic outline. So, for to say an example, like if there is a class name which is animal, and there you pass a no, they are going to give a method which is method or some function thing which is speak and print the animal speaks, and another class which is derived from this animal class, that is dog, and the same method is used from the parent class. So the dog inherits from animal and overrides the speak method. It's like saying I'll do it on my own way. That's about inheritance. And next we are going to see polymorphism. So yeah, polymorphism doesn't belongs to English word, but yeah, some other language. I don't know what it is, but let's see what it is. I mean, like poly means many and morph means forms. So polymorphism is many forms of the same action. It's like fly means something different to a bird and an aeroplane. Okay, you get that right? So both use fly, but they do it differently. Python's like, I got this. You know, that's about polymorphism. In next, encapsulation. It's a bit kind of a security thing or a storage thing. Think of a capsule pin. Everything's inside, but you don't need to know all the chemicals, right? That's encapsulation. Keeping data and methods bundled and safe. So we are going to we are hiding our name and giving access to get name, like you may ask my name politely. In the sense, it keeps the things private, safe, and stored without exposing it. Got it? That's about encapsulation. And next thing is abstraction. Yeah. So, abstraction is like using a microwave. You press start, but you don't need to know the electric circuits inside. In code, we hide the messy parts and only show the user what it matters. It uses decorators mainly, which is abstract method, and it's like a kind of template which you can create another classes through them. So, for example, let's just there's a module we are going to use, which is ABC module. So, from ABC, import ABC and abstract method. Let's just say a class name which is shape in module ABC, decorator at the rate abstract method, and a method which is area, self, and pass. So, this is an abstract class. It sets a rule. Whoever inherits me must define area. That's the whole point. Like a parent laying down the law. Okay, that's about abstraction and benefits of oops. So oops, we are to the end. Yeah, benefits of oops. So why oops? Because oops are used in Python because it makes your code easier to manage, cleaner and reusable, scalable for big projects. It's like upgrading from a messy desk to a well organized organizer, you know? It will keep everything very well organized instead of making it all messy and complicated and such things. That's about the benefits of OOPS in Python. It reduces the redundancy and makes it easily maintainable, easy to debug and extend and such. Oops leads to improved collaboration also. Um, yeah. So coming to the conclusion, in this video, what we saw is what is the basic idea of oops in Python. I mean, like there are just basic things what you are going to learn. It's just a trailer for what you are going to watch in the movie. No, that actually means what trailer is. But yeah, so conclusion, what we have learned in this video. We learned what are the features of OOPS are, which is classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction, and etc. And why is it very efficient? So, uh, to conclude, hoops is a fundamental for structured Python development. So, and that's the magic of object-oriented programming in Python. If this made things even a little bit clearer, hit like, drop a fire button in comment. That encourages me a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. Got any doubts? Ask away. I'll reply faster than a Python throws an error. Catch you in the next one. Happy coding.